Patpong is one of the most famous and notorious areas in Bangkok, Thailand, renowned primarily for its vibrant nightlife, adult entertainment, and as a hub for both tourists and locals looking for a unique and sometimes controversial experience. Situated in the heart of Bangkok's Silom district, Patpong is part of the city's broader reputation as a lively and colorful metropolis that never sleeps. The area's history and rise to fame, however, are deeply intertwined with the socio-cultural evolution of Thailand, particularly the way the country's economy and globalized tourism industry have influenced its entertainment landscape. The origins of Patpong date back to the 1960s when it was initially developed as a residential area. It was during the Vietnam War era that the district began to transform, spurred by an influx of foreign military personnel and businessmen. This period marked the start of Patpong's metamorphosis into a red-light district, with nightclubs, bars, and adult-themed entertainment venues becoming staples in the area. These venues catered primarily to the desires of American soldiers and foreign tourists looking for escapism and adventure during their time in Bangkok. Over time, as the city's economy grew and tourism became more central to its identity, Patpong adapted and began attracting visitors from all around the world. By the 1970s and 1980s, Patpong had firmly established itself as a hotspot for adult entertainment. The area became internationally recognized for its go-go bars, strip clubs, and adult shows, which became the primary draw for many of its patrons. The streets were lined with neon lights, and the air was filled with a mix of excitement, intrigue, and controversy. Patpong's reputation as a nightlife district deepened, with a blend of sex tourism, exotic shows, and the sale of adult-themed merchandise. For many, it symbolized a more risque side of Bangkok, one where the lines between entertainment and vice often blurred. However, Patpong has always been more than just its adult-themed entertainment. The district is also home to the Patpong Night Market, a popular destination for those looking to shop for souvenirs, counterfeit goods, clothing, and accessories. The market operates mainly in the evening, where vendors set up stalls along the streets, catering to both tourists and locals. This market brings a different energy to the area, offering a mix of shopping and entertainment that contrasts with the adult venues that dominate much of the district. Despite its adult-themed notoriety, Patpong offers a more family-friendly aspect, particularly in its market and nearby restaurants, appealing to a broader range of tourists. Patpong has experienced numerous challenges over the years, both due to its controversial nature and as a result of shifting societal norms and government policies. The Thai government, particularly in the 21st century, has worked to clean up Bangkok's image, including cracking down on illegal activities in places like Patpong. There have been numerous raids and efforts to regulate the adult entertainment industry. Despite this, Patpong continues to hold a significant place in the city's entertainment landscape, though its atmosphere has evolved somewhat, with a mixture of traditional entertainment venues and more modern, upscale establishments. Throughout its existence, Patpong has been a paradox, a place of excitement, indulgence, and decadence that remains entrenched in the world's image of Bangkok as both a party destination and a city of hidden pleasures. The area is both celebrated and criticized, with some seeing it as a testament to Thailand's more libertine culture, while others view it as a symptom of the darker side of globalized tourism. Regardless of the opinion surrounding it, Patpong remains a symbol of Bangkok's unique blend of tradition, modernity, and the intersection of East and West. In recent years, Patpong has also faced increasing competition from other areas of Bangkok that have emerged as nightlife hotspots, such as Sukhumvit and Thongla. Despite these shifts, Patpong retains its charm and intrigue, with its blend of cultural influences, history, and entertainment that draws thousands of visitors each year. For many, a trip to Bangkok is incomplete without a visit to Patpong, whether for its famous nightlife, its curious history, or simply as part of the city's larger-than-life experience. While it may not be as wild as it once was, Patpong's place in Bangkok's cultural fabric endures, representing a complex mix of old and new that defines a Thai capital. Patpong's resilience over the years has also been shaped by the constant evolution of the entertainment industry and its ability to adapt to changing times. The advent of the internet, global communication, and the rise of online adult content have shifted the landscape of adult entertainment, with some of the more traditional venues in Patpong facing challenges in attracting patrons. As a result, many of the bars and clubs in the area have diversified their offerings, introducing more elaborate shows, live music performances, and even upscale dining experiences to appeal to a wider range of visitors. Despite these changes, the area remains iconic for its provocative nature. The neon lights of Patpong at night continue to draw crowds seeking a taste of Bangkok's notorious party scene. The adult-themed establishments that once dominated the area now coexist with more sophisticated venues, creating a space that is both modern and nostalgic. The older, more traditional go-go bars still line the streets, while newer bars cater to more diverse tastes, ranging from sophisticated cocktail lounges to hip, stylish clubs. Additionally, the evolution of Patpong has mirrored the broader changes in Bangkok's cultural and economic development. As the city has become an increasingly popular destination for international tourists, Patpong's adult entertainment scene has become a key component of Bangkok's larger tourism industry. Tourists who come to experience the city's history, food, culture, and shopping often find themselves drawn to the lively, neon-lit streets of Patpong. Whether for the infamous shows, the bustling night market, or the experience of walking through a district that is both glamorous and gritty, Patpong remains an essential part of the Bangkok experience for many. Local residents and business owners have also played a role in shaping the district. While some may feel conflicted about the area's reputation, others see it as an important part of their livelihood. Patpong is home to numerous small businesses, from the street vendors selling trinkets to the local bars and restaurants that cater to both tourists and regulars. The community in and around Patpong has adapted to the tourism-driven economy, understanding the delicate balance between providing entertainment and managing its controversial aspects. Many business owners emphasize the importance of maintaining a welcoming environment for all visitors, ensuring that the area continues to attract tourists while navigating complexities of being a part of Bangkok's red light district. Moreover, as global attention has increasingly been drawn to the treatment of women in the adult entertainment industry, Patpong has not escaped scrutiny. Various advocacy groups and activists have highlighted concerns over the exploitation of women in the sex trade, and some have called for greater regulation of the adult entertainment sector. While Patpong is not immune to such criticisms, it has also become a focal point for conversation surrounding the intersection of tourism, culture, and gender. These issues have prompted both local and international discussions on how to balance economic development with human rights, and how areas like Patpong fit into the wider conversation about ethics in the tourism industry. As Bangkok continues to grow and modernize, Patpong's legacy as an iconic district remains, albeit in a constantly shifting state. It's no longer the sole representative of Bangkok's nightlife scene, with other areas like Khao San Road, Sukhumvit, and Phongler emerging as alternatives that offer different types of nightlife experiences. Nevertheless, Patpong holds onto its unique identity, with its mix of adult entertainment, bustling market life, and its contribution to the city's ever-evolving tourism scene. In conclusion, Patpong is more than just a nightlife district. It is a testament to Bangkok's ever-changing cultural and economic landscape. From its roots as a residential area to its current status as one of the most famous red light districts in the world, Patpong has continually adapted to the shifting tides of history, culture, and global tourism. Despite the controversies surrounding its adult entertainment offerings, the district remains an integral part of Bangkok's vibrant, multifaceted identity, reflecting both the city's openness to diverse experiences and the complexities of its modern existence. Whether celebrated or criticized, Patpong will likely continue to be an iconic and unforgettable part of the Bangkok experience for years to come. As the years pass, Patpong's continued existence and transformation are influenced by broader trends in both global tourism and local policies. With Bangkok's increasing push towards urbanization and modernization, there have been ongoing debates about the future of red light districts like Patpong. Some argue that as the city develops into a global financial hub and international tourism center, areas like Patpong may face pressure to clean up their image, while others suggest that the district's unique character should be preserved as part of the city's diverse cultural heritage. The balance between economic growth, tourism, and maintaining the area's distinctiveness remains an ongoing challenge. In recent times, efforts have been made to further revitalize Patpong, making it more appealing to a broader audience beyond the typical partygoers and adult entertainment seekers. Local businesses have worked together to improve the district's infrastructure, creating cleaner and more organized spaces for tourists to enjoy. There have been initiatives to enhance the quality of the night market, with a focus on supporting local crafts and providing a more authentic Thai shopping experience. This shift is part of a broader trend in Bangkok's tourism sector, where there is an increasing emphasis on sustainability and promoting experiences that highlight the country's rich cultural traditions, food, and art, rather than focusing solely on adult entertainment. Additionally, the rise of technology and digital platforms has influenced the way people experience Patpong. Many tourists now research their destinations extensively online before arriving, and social media plays a significant role in shaping the reputation of places like Patpong. Visitors often share their experiences on platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and travel blogs, which have brought both positive and negative attention to the district. While this has made Patpong more accessible to people from all over the world, it has also made it subject to even more scrutiny, as people's opinions on its moral implications are more openly discussed than ever before. Furthermore, Patpong's proximity to other major Bangkok attractions ensures that it remains a central point of interest. Situated near business hubs, shopping districts, and other vibrant nightlife areas, Patpong serves as a convenient and enticing location for those looking for a diverse range of experiences. Whether visiting during the day to explore the market, walking through the district at night to catch a glimpse of its neon-lit streets, or experiencing its adult-themed venues, Patpong is firmly rooted in the city's tourism and cultural infrastructure. While the future of Patpong remains uncertain, there is no denying the area's deep-rooted connection to the history and character of Bangkok. It embodies the complexities of a city that is at once deeply traditional and strikingly modern, a place where East meets West and where different lifestyles and cultures converge in a sometimes chaotic, yet fascinating mix. Patpong stands as both a symbol of Bangkok's international appeal and a reflection of the city's willingness to embrace all facets of life, both the glamorous and the gritty. In conclusion, Patpong's continued existence within the framework of Bangkok's ever-changing landscape ensures its place in the global consciousness. As the city evolves, so too will Patpong, whether through revitalization, regulation, or simply through the passage of time. It remains an indelible part of the fabric of Bangkok, a district that has witnessed shifts in culture, politics, and economics. For better or for worse, Patpong continues to thrive in the spotlight, its neon glow standing as a reminder of Bangkok's complexity and the many layers that make up one of the world's most dynamic cities. Whether viewed as a site of pure entertainment, a cultural oddity, or a controversial symbol of the city's broader tourism industry, Patpong will likely continue to be an unforgettable part of Bangkok's unique identity for generations to come. As Patpong moves into the future, it is clear that the district will face both challenges and opportunities as it adapts to an ever-evolving urban environment. With the global tourism industry continuously shifting, particularly as travelers become more conscientious about the impact of their choices on local cultures and economies, Patpong's adult entertainment sector may have to evolve further to remain relevant. International awareness of issues such as human trafficking, exploitation, and the ethics of sex tourism are increasingly influencing tourist behavior, prompting many to seek out more responsible forms of entertainment. These changing attitudes may lead to further diversification of Patpong's offerings, with an emphasis on entertainment that maintains its distinct energy but aligns with more progressive values. In response to these shifts, there has been a gradual rise in more sophisticated and upscale businesses within Patpong. Some venues, for example, have worked to modernize and align themselves with high-end global entertainment standards. Luxury bars, fine dining establishments, and exclusive nightclubs have emerged alongside the traditional adult-themed spots. These developments are likely a response to the changing expectations of a new generation of tourists and the increasing competition from other areas of Bangkok that offer both cultural and modern entertainment experiences. Patpong's ability to integrate these new elements while preserving its historic charm may determine its long-term relevance. Moreover, as the district transforms, its role as a cultural microcosm of Bangkok may come into sharper focus. While the focus on adult entertainment has always been the main draw for visitors, the surrounding businesses, including shops, restaurants, and small hotels, contribute to a richer, more layered experience. Many travelers may come to Patpong for a specific experience, but they often find themselves captivated by its complexity, where traditional Thai culture coexists with modern, globalized tourism. This gives the district a unique position as a place where Bangkok's modern, international identity interacts with its more traditional roots. There is also the growing interest in preserving Patpong's historical significance as part of the broader history of Bangkok and Thailand. While the area has certainly undergone its share of transformations over the years, its legacy as one of the city's earliest entertainment districts and its connection to key moments in the country's 20th century history should not be overlooked. For example, its association with the American military presence during the Vietnam War highlights the complex historical and geopolitical forces that shape both the district and the city as a whole. Future efforts may aim to preserve this history while ensuring that Patpong remains relevant in a modern, globalized context. This could involve a shift toward cultural and historical tourism, with local museums or walking tours that delve deeper into the area's fascinating past. Another important factor in Patpong's future is its place in the larger conversation about sustainable tourism. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, the global tourism industry has been forced to reconsider how tourism impacts local communities and the environment. As travel restrictions begin to ease and tourism rebounds, there is an increasing desire among many tourists to explore places that offer not just entertainment but also meaningful cultural experiences. The district may need to position itself in a way that balances the economic benefits of tourism with a need for responsible, sustainable practices. By doing so, Patpong could become a leader in showing how even historically controversial districts can reinvent themselves while maintaining their essential character. Patpong's reputation as a place for both debauchery and wonder continues to captivate people's imaginations. For many visitors, the district represents a rite of passage, a place to witness the more uninhibited side of Bangkok. But as attitudes toward adult entertainment and tourism evolve, Patpong will likely face growing pressure to modernize its offerings and accommodate new forms of entertainment that reflect contemporary social values. Whether it transforms into a more sophisticated nightlife destination or continues to draw in tourists seeking its vintage allure, Patpong will likely remain a symbol of Bangkok's fascinating and multifaceted nature for many years. For the people who live and work in Patpong, the district is more than just a tourist attraction. It is a livelihood, a community, and a way of life. Local businesses, entertainers, and vendors have long relied on the tourism generated by the area's nightlife to sustain their families and support the local economy. The future of Patpong may hinge on finding ways to balance this economic necessity with greater respect for ethical standards and human rights, ensuring that its cultural and commercial significance does not come at the cost of exploitation or harm. In sum, Patpong represents a key piece of Bangkok's ever-changing tapestry, symbolizing the city's ability to adapt, resist, and thrive. Its history is a testament to the evolution of the city itself, capturing the interplay between tradition and modernity, local culture and global influences, as well as the contrast between excitement and controversy. The district's future remains uncertain, but its enduring popularity and importance to Bangkok's identity are undeniable. Patpong is a reflection of the complex, multifaceted nature of the city, and as Bangkok continues to evolve, Patpong will likely remain at the heart of its story, offering a window into both the light and dark sides of this dynamic metropolis. Whether embraced for its nostalgic charm or critique for its moral implications, Patpong's legacy as a key part of Bangkok's identity is firmly entrenched, ensuring that it will remain a subject of fascination for generations to come.